Hey everybody, Will Sickles here from beingalandlord.com, and one thing I wanted to go over today is a question I get asked a lot: is should I allow pets in my rental property? Should I allow my tenants to have pets in the rental property? And this is actually a question that I struggled with a lot when I first started renting out my property, because I honestly I grew up with a dog. I know what kind of damage pets can do. So from ruining carpets and floors to walls and ruining molding. My dog actually completely tore the molding off of a door one time when I was growing up. So I didn't want that to happen to my rental property. So actually, when I first started out, I had a no pets policy, and I got a few tenants that didn't have pets. They didn't care that about the pet policy, and everything was fine. And then my last tenant without a pet moved out. I still kept the no pets policy, and it took a little while to find another tenant. And the reason I found another tenant was because I changed my pet policy. I decided that there's a lot of people out there that have pets and they want to rent a property out. So in order to be competitive, I had to change my pet policy. Once I changed my pet policy, I got a flood of new potential tenants that wanted to rent out my property. So what I did was, the secret to the proper, or to protect yourself, I should say, is I put in the contract that the pet can be no bigger than 40 pounds, I think I have in my contracts. So I didn't want a huge dog running around my townhouse specifically. I didn't think that was fair to the dog, and I didn't think that was fair to me as the owner of the property. Especially in a townhouse, what would a 90-pound dog do in a townhouse? I mean, there's nowhere for them to go. So again, I think that's a positive for both the pet and for me as a property owner. So in my contracts, I have no bigger than a 40-pound pet, and I also have no more than 2 pets are allowed. So whether it be dogs, cats, whatever, I don't need the cat lady with 60 cats living in my place. No offense to any cat ladies out there, but I really didn't want that for my property either. So while allowing pets, I do have my limitations as far as the size of the pet and the number of pets. And that's how I handle pet policies. Also, on top of that, I have an extra security deposit for pets. So I do require a larger security deposit for pet owners and for pets. Because something is going to happen. It's just inevitable that there's going to be a spot on the rug or whatever. Things happen, so that protects me from that as well. And to be honest, if I didn't change my pet policy, I wouldn't have the great tenants I have today. My tenant today in the townhouse does have a dog. It's a small 30-pound dog, I think, and it's great. They're happy, I'm happy, and it works out really well. So that's my take on pets in a rental property. Some pieces of advice to put in your contracts as far as pets go to protect you, and still allow the ability for tenants to have pets, and allows you to open your potential tenant base up even further. Hope that helps. Let me know your take on pets in the comments below. I would appreciate that, and I'll talk with you soon.